Namaskar friends, this is NJ, your host on this channel. In this video, we will have our discussion on a very important concept which can give you an insight regarding making some important professional choices, career choices, or even when it comes down to understanding someone's personality. This video can prove to be very informational. So guys, like the way you know this thing, that whenever we talk about the aspect of astrology which can very precisely tell about someone's personality, so definitely there are certain players over there, like your ascendant plays a very important role, because it's only because of your ascendant we can say about someone's health, someone's physical characteristics. After that, moon also plays very important role, because moon tells about your the way you feel. Mercury tells about the way you process information, and somehow fifth house also plays a very important role, because fifth house tells about the way your mind function. But guys, if I were to say, ascendant can actually give you this insight about your life or your life path. But when we talk about the planets which have got a very important say in shaping up someone's personality, over there moon plays a very important role. And definitely guys, because like whether we talk about Mercury or moon, these two are very highly impressionable planets. So in those kind of cases where you will find that moon is conjunct with another planet, now definitely some of you might have like 2 planetary conjunction, 3 or 4 planetary conjunction. Like in my case, in my natal chart, my moon is conjunct with Mercury, Venus, Jupiter. If I will include Chalit chart, so even sun is conjunct over there. So then over there you have to extract the information via blending all these traits. But in all those cases where if you have to determine that in someone's personality or in someone's thought process, the way person feel or kind of perceive information, if moon is going to be conjunct with another planet, how it can shape up someone's personality, this is something which we will try to understand in this video. So guys, to begin with, now we will take up all the planetary conjunction one by one, and over here I do not want to highlight over the same regular information which I generally talk about on my this channel. Like I'm very much sure that in some of the playlist or videos I must have talked about these kind of conjunction, but over here in this video we will try to study it or look at it from a very different angle. So let's just start our discussion. Now first conjunction is, let's say for example, if you will find moon to be conjunct with Ketu in someone's chart. So guys, try to understand this thing, that obviously a conjunction of moon and Ketu can make someone very intuitive, can make someone very spiritual, very meditative as well. But if you have to judge someone's personality, peculiar personality characteristics, and basis that you have to advise someone what career option could be best for this person, because like the way I have mentioned this thing, that here we are not talking about your lagna which rules your overall life, or like 10th house which might tells about your professional endeavors. Here we are talking about the planet which can shape up your personality. So guys, moon Ketu conjunction, it has been seen that because Ketu has got this innate quality that it can completely kind of dissolute someone's personality. Like when we talk about all those kind of profession, like whether you talk about the path of tantra, like all those people who go very high in their spiritual practices, that they get so much submerged in the bhakti of their chosen gods that they actually offer themselves as a medium for the divine energies to execute their will. Now this could be someone who is a very successful tantric, someone who is a very successful tarot reader. So this could be one of the way by which you can understand the conjunction of moon and Ketu. Now second thing is that guys, when we talk about all those people who either are working in the domain of psychology, or all those people who are somehow connected with, like this could be acting as a profession. Now when we talk about, like a lot many people say this thing, that in order for someone to become a successful actor, you need the influence of Venus. Now that is very much true. You need to have a strong Venus in the chart to have success in this business, because this whole business is being represented by the planet Venus. But try to understand this thing. Conjunction of Moon and Venus can give you this appreciation towards arts. But when we talk about that, when you are actually performing, and in order for you to fill in the shoes of the character you are portraying, you are playing, over there this conjunction of Moon and Ketu can do wonders. That is the only reason, guys, if you will watch the interviews of some of the prominent actors. Now, this could be Amitabh Bachchan from India, or this could be Brad Pitt, or any of the successful actors. You will get to know that they always say this thing, that for us to perform good, or like for me, if I want audience to cry on this scene, so that means I have to make them believe, and I have to be so much submerged in the character that when I'm crying, people should feel or experience the same thing. So because of which, the conjunction of Moon and Ketu in someone's chart can actually put you in all those areas or fields where you do not have any awareness of your presence, of your identity. Now guys, in lot many cases, in a negative sense, it has been also seen that all those people who get into accidents or get into those kind of situation where there was that sudden flash of light which actually numbed them for a couple of seconds. So I have actually, in my practical consultation experience, I have come across those kind of cases, and trust me, Ketu was strongly influencing that person's natal moon. So that could be one of the negative side of this kind of conjunction. Now guys, moving ahead, now let's say for example, if you will find Moon to be conjunct with Rahu. So now one thing which I want to highlight over here, definitely a lot many people will say that if Moon is conjunct with Rahu in a negative sense, this could give all sort of psychological turmoil, obsessive personality, which I do not think is wrong. Like obsession for your career goals, obsession in the path of devotion, how can it be considered as? The only problem is that when Rahu's energy is working on a lower domain, then it can give temptations towards the intoxicants or addictions. But guys, try to understand this thing, that when we talk about someone's personality who is very much driven towards the goals, towards success to such an extent that this person will not even hesitate in opting for any means to get his work done. So that is the only reason, if with this kind of combination, if a person will set himself towards a career where there is a lot of diplomacy involved, where there is a lot of deceit involved, where there is a lot of the politics involved, like definitely the positive aspect of this conjunction can give someone a very successful career in the fields of politics or in the fields of law. You can become a very good lawyer, or in any field where there is too much of the, like a lot many times people say that the influence of Rahu on the moon can give you success in the tech industry, in the aviation industry. That is very much true. But here we are trying to understand the personality traits. Like this could be among those people where, you know, we keep on coming across those cases. The influence of Jupiter on someone's natal moon will infuse the qualities of righteousness, that this person will only want to progress in his career because of some right actions. But someone who is in the strong influence of Rahu, we keep on coming across all those cases where someone started, you know, fooling around with her boss, and just in order to progress in career. So it all comes down to Desh Kal Patra, in which field and aspect this conjunction is operating. Definitely with this kind of combination, if you will make your career in any of the spy agency, any of these kind of very secretive agencies, this can give you medals. But let's say for example, if you're working in a very orthodox traditional community in an accounting firm, and this kind of combination and this kind of attitude and behavior can become a reason for all sort of shaming. So it all comes down to in which profile an individual is operational. But one thing is for sure, that when it comes down to working out with diplomacy or anything to do with the deceit or very worldly or cosmopolitan thought process, very larger than life thought process, over there this conjunction can actually act as a blessing in disguise. Guys, I always say this thing, that Rahu's influence, I would say that it is more harmful when it starts influencing someone's natal Jupiter. Because try to understand this thing, in our natal chart, apart from the ninth house, it's the Jupiter only which represents luck. And you can keep on progressing in the life even if your family has betrayed you, your wife, your children has betrayed you. But trust me, if luck will start betraying you, this is a kind of combination conjunction where I have seen in lot many charts where in every aspect of the life, person just keeps on building up hope, and right at the last moment, because of the unforeseen events or destiny not supporting, this person always let down by the circumstances in any of the given situation. So Rahu's influence on Jupiter can actually distort the prospects of your luck, but Rahu's influence on someone's natal moon, if it is working in a positive way, it can give you success in lot many new age innovative fields. Now guys, after that, now when we talk about the influence of or conjunction of Saturn and Moon in someone's chart. So guys, try to understand this thing. Here I do not want to highlight the negative aspect of any conjunction. Now many people will say, or you must have read this in the books, that conjunction of Moon and Saturn can make someone very pessimistic, very despondent, or very melancholy, depressive personality. But trust me, the good aspect of this conjunction is that if you have to set out for a career where you have to be on your own for long span of time, like when we talk about people who are serving in army, in military, so you have to be away from your family, from your home for a very long period of time. Or this could be in the fields of research, this could be in the fields of sadhana, this could be in the fields of sannyas, which we say. So this is a kind of a conjunction which can actually make someone highly equipped for being on his own. This could be a person who will appreciate his own isolation, or he might use it for some very good reasons as well. Guys, I was watching a couple of videos like in the morning. This was a documentary maker. He had interviewed many Indian sadhus. So when it was asked to majority of the sadhus that what was the combination or what drove you towards a renunciation or becoming a hermit or an ascetic, and many of those sadhus said this thing, that it was not in our hands, it was destiny which played the part. So no matter how earnestly you are trying to be on that path, but unless and until universe has not chosen for you, you might not be able to do justice to that. And you need to have a strong Saturn influencing your moon to appreciate all these kind of isolation which can be utilized for creating something good. After that guys, now when we talk about the conjunction of Moon and Mercury in the natal chart. So guys, now here I do not want to include the planetary friendship. It's just like that, whatsoever you have got. Now how can you align your life to get the best out of it? And because Moon somehow defines your personality, and Moon is very impressionable, so that means Mercury qualities, they both are very impressionable, are very much going to be influencing each other. So guys, many times it has been seen that Moon Mercury conjunction can make someone very multitasker. Like if you have to work in a very fast paced environment, like where there is too much of the travels are involved, bridging the gap or networking, coordinating with different departments is involved, too much of the file work is involved. Now no matter in which field you are choosing, like because these days industries are so diversified, but your forte is going to be that you will be very quick to respond and you will be very quick to manage. Like those people we keep on coming across that even in the transit, in the travel, they make friends, and it's like they start talking to people who are sitting next to them, then they share their contract details, and afterwards some connection or mutual friend connects them with some opportunity. So this is the kind of behavior, personality or skill set this conjunction of Moon and Mercury can grant to someone. After that guys, now let's take up the case of Moon and Mars conjunction. Now definitely guys, like in our scriptures, it has been mentioned as one of the very good wealth yoga, Lakshmi yoga. But moreover, what I have seen is that because Mars ultimately is a planet of passion, Mars is a planet of desires. Now that could be a reason that it's not only, see guys, try to understand astrology from a very psychology perspective, from a very behavioral perspective. So Mars and Moon conjunction, see here I am not including the negative side of it. So obviously if I want to scare you, there can be so many ways I can do that, but that is not my objective. My objective is to show you hope and give you that degree and sense of motivation for the alignment which you have in your chart. So guys, this is a kind of a combination which can give someone success in a very highly competitive environment, and definitely to be in a field where unless and until you are not passionate enough, you will not be able to remain consistent even in the face of all sort of rejections. Like I keep on coming across, even in the consultation, there was this girl who approached me, and in the consultation she asked me that, you know, I have a very secured job, and now for long, like right from my childhood days, I wanted to become an actor, and now that stage has come that I cannot take that corporate pressure and all of that, and now I want to you know, transition into some new career in the fields of performing arts and acting. So I just saw her chart. Apart from the combination of real talent she had, the main thing is that to remain consistent, that, you know, if you will meet any of those people who are regular in theater, in fields of acting, it hardly matters whether they are getting rejected or not. It hardly matters whether their path towards success is getting delayed. Important is that they are so passionate for this craft that they keep on going, irrespective of the fact that being highly qualified, they have to do odd jobs, they have to be patient even in the face of all rejection. It's just like that, they just love the ride. So that sort of passion, that sort of competitiveness, being very driven in the life only comes when Mars is positively influencing someone's natal moon. And guys, I have already mentioned this thing, all the highly competitive fields. Now this could be acting, could be one example, sports could be one example. So in all these fields, native can do very good. And also guys, because Mars is a very loyal planet, so even when we talk about, you know, all these patriotic services as well, this could be defense, this could be army, this could be policing, this could be military, where you have to put your life on the line just to save civilians, to help other people, native can do very good over there as well. Again guys, I do not know what your lagna is, I do not know what your 10th house is doing. It's just like that, this is how your mind function, this is how your personality is. Now guys, after that, let's say for example, if you will find Moon to be conjunct with Jupiter, which as per me is the best combination in Vedic astrology, because Moon, if that tells about the way you perceive things, you feel about the world, and Jupiter is the most optimistic, rightest planet, so it will protect you. Righteousness will protect you, divine will protect you. So beyond doubt guys, this is one of the very good combination. First of all, it will make you very hopeful, very optimistic. You can be a very good motivational speaker, you can do very good in the fields of theology, anything which has God attached to it, which has religion attached to it, you can do very good. Now this could be, you can become a preacher, you can be selling the holy published books as a publisher, or in any capacity wheresoever the name of God is written, you can be operating and doing good, dealing in all these fields. And apart from that guys, finances, like field of finance, banking, and all these are some of the probable fields which we can attach with this combination. After that guys, now when we talk about the conjunction of Moon with Venus, so definitely guys, Venus is a very feminine, luxury driven and happiness driven planet. So this is a kind of a combination which can give success in the fields of PR, in the fields of fashion, in the fields of entertainment industry. Again guys, I want to be very honest over here, like the way at the time when we were talking about being very good in the fields of acting, for example, or theater, or any field. So Moon Ketu combination, I explained it to you in this way, that the kind of skill set you need to excel in those fields. Moon Venus conjunction can make you a very good appreciator of art, appreciator of beauty or beautiful things. So like all those people who are the art savant or art blogger, or like in any capacity, in any way where there is a beauty, fashion, luxury or feminine entities are involved, with this kind of combination you can do very good over there. Like you are blessed with this skill that you can embellish or make any dull thing very beautiful with the kind of skill or craft which you will have. After that guys, and lastly, if you will find a moon to be conjunct with sun, so now guys, in a way this give rise to the new moon kind of yoga in someone's chart. So now, okay, one way to look at this combination is that it can make you very inward, it can make you very reflective, very contemplative. But a lot many times guys, I have seen with this kind of combination that wheresoever the public domain is involved, because if sun is the significator of power, government, authority, moon also somehow represents masses. So this is a kind of a combination where, like, apart from all these like self-reflective practices native can do in all those fields, but also any of the field where administration, where government or public dealing is involved, with this kind of combination, like where therapy is involved, native can do very good with this kind of conjunction. So again guys, I do not know whether you find this video complete or not, but this was just my perspective or my view on trying to understand the personality in a real way, because you know, understanding someone's personality constitutes of so many puzzle parts. Ascendant is just one aspect. Mercury, moon and fifth house also plays a very important role, and somehow if I were to pick any one aspect, I would say moon sign, moon placement and conjunction of moon can give you a very deeper insight in understanding someone's personality. So this is something guys which I wanted to say as a part of my inputs. For further more updates and notifications on the divine science of Vedic astrology, please subscribe to my YouTube channel and like my Facebook page. Dhanyawad.